All right. Well, yeah. Normally you do the altar call before the guy finishes sharing, but I'm going to kick off now that he just finished with one of the songs from Crimson Blues studio album Tiki. That's kind of like an altar call, I guess. Um, it's one of my favorite tunes. In fact, when we went into the studio to do Tiki, this was the first one we recorded when we started that recording project in 2016. And this is some classic Delta blues style. I'm sort of channeling the groove of Muddy Waters in a song, and it's called Come On Home. You've been running. You've been sinking in your sin. You could see the train wreck coming, but you never give in. You've been ducking and diving, and you know you're living wrong. You don't want to face the music, even though it's a heavenly song. You gotta come on home. If your soul is thirsty, come on home. He can give you peace of mind, and you know he'll treat you just fine. So come on home. You've been spending all your money. You've been wasting all your time. All that land of milk and honey, it'll lose you every time. You've been selling all your virtues, get back nothing in return. That old devil, he's a cheater, but you never seem to learn. You gotta come on home. If your feet are aching, come on home. He can be your truest friend. He can stick by you to the bitter end. So come on home. Money in the world, all the parties with the stars, all them groveling groupies, and they're kissing your guitar. Lord, you can't take it with you. You can't bear to let it go. Oh, you gotta give it up. Give it up and come on home. You gotta come on home. If your soul is thirsty, come on home. He can set the captives free, paid it all on Calvary. So come on home.
not your great grandma's Christian worship music, but it works for me, man. I love and I think it might work for great grandma too, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Well, that style of music was actually developed in your grandma's era.
Oh yeah,
You
oh
know.
yeah, yeah,
You know.
oh yeah. But I don't think that they'd be hearing. That wasn't the hymn that they were playing at church. Wish they
Oh,
did though.
well, you know what? They did some pretty lively, exciting stuff, and I'll mention about that in when the closing song tonight.
Awesome,
That'll
awesome.
be another topic, but
All right.
yeah, that's off the Tiki album. I want to do one here that's this is another one. You know, in Crimson Blues, you know, we do this Christian blues thing, right? And most people in the world of blues music, they kind of mostly focus on the Chicago blues element. It's kind of swingy and jazzy. But I like the really swampy, edgy Delta blues stuff because it sort of gets overlooked. And so that song was kind of that way, and this next one is too. This is off my solo album called Slide Ahead, and it's called Narrow Road. Can you guess what that's about?
I got an idea.
Okay. Well, let's give it a go. Let's see how it goes here. Oh, it's not going. Sometimes I have trouble with the play button. Let's try that again. Here we go.
Might be your beard, as Bob Donnelly says. Your beard is
Yeah.
taking on an even more COVIDy appearance.
Yeah, maybe. Said I'm walking that narrow road. I'll be walking down that narrow road. I got Jesus beside me to carry my load. Said I'm walking down that narrow road. So many people that gone the other way, dancing on a fool's highway. There is a way that seems right to a man, but you'll lose everything you love in the end. And I'm walking that narrow road. I'll be walking down that narrow road. I got Jesus beside me. I'll never be alone. Said I'm walking down that narrow road. Red lights and pleasure, poisonous fun. Margaritas round for everyone. So many on that wide road to destruction. Just a few who seek the living sun. And I'm walking that narrow road. I'll be walking down that narrow road. Well, if no one comes with me, I still go on my own. Said I'm walking down that narrow road. I'll be walking down that narrow road. I'll be walking down that narrow road.
Amen. See, when you play music as cool as that, and then you start talking with people. I saw you in the chat, in the Facebook chat, and you said, so I'll be right back. I gotta go cage the puppies. People thought you were saying something cool. Turned out
Yeah.
you were literally saying you had to go keep the puppy in check by putting him in a cage.
Well, yeah, yeah. So yeah, we got this 7-year-old puppy that's as big as a horse named Buster. He's almost triple the size as when we first got him, and he's a real doll. But I just feel a little more secure. I'm the only one here at the house right now to watch him, so keeping him from.
I'm knocking down
out
the
of-
nice multi-track reel-to-reel that Phil knows.
Well, I'm more worried about the stuff he'll do in the other room where I'm not at. So
Okay.
eating something that'll make him sick, or all those kinds of things that puppies do. Yeah, I'd bring him up here and introduce you, but he'd probably knock everything over.
Take a picture. Put it on the
Yeah.
Facebook.
Oh, I've been posting pictures. Take a look on
Alright.
Facebook. You'll see pictures of Buster. You'll probably see more than you want to see. So, yeah. So let's see here. What should we do next? You know what? Why don't I grab this fella right here? Sounds like he's still in tune.
That looks like a cigar box.
This is a whoop. I'm just knocking out. I was worried about Buster knocking things over, and I'm doing it. Yes, this is a. Here, hold on. Look.
That
You
is
ever see
awesome.
that?
Yeah,
It's a
that is
cigar
gorgeous.
box. It's a cigar box guitar. This is one that I built myself. I originally started playing cigar box guitars with one that I bought, and then I started learning to build them. And after going through a couple of them, I got to this one where I really loved the tone, and I loved the tone so much that I decided to switch over and just use this one on a regular basis. So,
Does a type of tobacco make a difference with the sound, like a tone would or something?
well, the tobacco has not been in the box for years, so probably not. And no, I don't smoke the cigars either. I get the boxes empty. And
Buster ate 'em.
yeah. So, alrighty. So I'm gonna I'm gonna do one of the songs off of the Crimson Blues studio album Tiki, and it's this is your classic slow blues that tells basically the story of what Jesus did to me. It was called "I Was Sinking." And make sure that's moving this time. There we go. Did I mention it's slow blues? I was sinking. I was sinking in my sin. I was sinking. I was sinking in my sin. Jesus come and rescued me. I believe I've been born again. I was snapping, I was sliding, singing on a deep dark hole in the ground. I was slipping, I was sliding, singing on a deep dark hole in the ground. Jesus, come and lift me higher. I was lost, but now I'm found. Now come down low. You don't know, you don't know. You don't know the places I've been. don't know, you don't know. You don't know the places I've been. Didn't understand where I was going. Didn't understand the wicked place I've been. Okay, leave the bow now. What's that? Hold on a second, I gotta check something here. Hold on. What is that over there? Oh, well, you look at that. Where'd that come from? I wonder if this makes a sound. Let's see what it does. Let's see. It makes noise. Lost and Jesus found me. Wounded soul and broken heart. I was lost and Jesus found me. Wounded soul and broken heart. Jesus come and rescued me. Gave my soul a brand new start. There's Dennis Fleming doing the lead guitar there. My soul. I said he gave my soul. Gave my soul. Wow, 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 ow. Ow. Gave my, wait, what's going on? What's going on? Come on. Gave my soul a brand new start. Wait for it.
I've heard of Fender guitars, but not like an actual Fender with a so that is a pretty awesome. Red thanks you. He says he's been bugging you every time.
I know. Yes, actually, it's not really a car fender. Take a look close. This is a soup can.
Well, I saw the soup can. I just thought I was trying to make a joke, Mark.
Okay. Okay. I'll let you off the hook this time.
Thank you. It's beautiful. I love that guitar. Can I borrow it?
Well.
No.
Well, I'm going to. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll do one more song with it, though. How's that?
That sounds great.
I've got another song slated. This was one of when I first constructed this thing. So I got. This was quite a few years back. I was inspired because I'd seen the North Mississippi All Stars. You know who they are? They're like a Delta blues group that's absolutely amazing. And they, I could talk to you for hours about them. But they had a very simple guitar made from out of a soup can, but it was much simpler than this. And it didn't. And mine, it had just one internal pickup, and there was no frets, and the strings were way high. So I decided I wanted to do something nicer. There's a handmade humbucker pickup. This is a fretted neck. It took a lot of trial and error and repeated efforts to get it to work out just right, to actually be precision enough to use frets. And so back when I first constructed it, this next song from my solo album, Slide Ahead, this is the song that was inspired by the construction of this thing, and it's called Don't You Listen to the Devil.
All right.
One, two, three, four! Don't you listen to the devil. The devil's gonna tell you lies. Don't you listen to the devil. The devil's gonna tell you lies. The devil's gonna cheat you. He's gonna cut you down to size. He'll keep you happy for a while, boy. Then you're gonna feel the pain. He'll get happy for a while, boy. But then you're gonna feel the pain. He'll get you far away from Jesus and leave you standing in the rain. He'll get you out in front of heaven and keep you looking on yourself. He'll get your eyes off of heaven and get you looking on yourself. He'll get your mind in the gutter and your Bible on the shelf. One, two, three, four. Don't you listen to the devil. The devil's gonna tell you lies. Don't you listen to the devil. The devil's gonna tell you lies. The devil's gonna cheat you. He's gonna cut you down to size.
Nice. I think that
There you
somehow, like the way that you play, I think that is Cajun Puppies. Somebody said, "How does Mark play?" He plays like he's Cajun Puppies, man. That was great.
Maybe so.
That
All
was
right.
really awesome. And
I
you
feel
could
better
talk-
now, thank you.
Yeah, you could talk through the back of that thing too.
Yes, so I've got a piezoelectric pickup inside, which is very slightly microphonic, and of course it gets distorted, going through the overdrive. So you get kind of the distorted voice in the radio effect,
That was fantastic. Loved it. Yeah, one
Yeah,
more for
so-
us.
One more.
All right.
I'm gonna go back to another tune that's on the studio album Tiki, and You were mentioning about the old churches in the South, years ago, back in the old days. I was watching, and this song here, this one I'm going to close out with, is actually kind of inspired by some of those. And here's a reason why. So, as I'm being a big, blues junkie, I, watch blues documentaries and learning about it and all that kind of stuff. And I think it was a Martin Scorsese film. He made a great film series, documentary about blues. And he followed these, bluesmen around, guys who are just kind of, they're not national famous. They're just sort of popular regional. And they're kind of in the middle level of the fame ladder. And he was showing on here how these guys, they would go on Saturday night and, perform at a club, because that's how they make their living. And all the church people would criticize them, of course, for that. But then they'd show up on church the next morning and get into the worship. So, for them, this is like, look, this is how I make my living, on Saturday night. And I'm going to come worship God the next morning. Now, you can decide whether you think their faith is authentic or not. I don't know. Maybe it is for some. Maybe it's not. Everybody's different. But when they got to that Sunday morning footage, the music in, this was like a deep South Mississippi, old school retro gospel church. And that music was amazing. And I thought to myself, this groove is so neat. I want to try to capture that groove. And that inspired me to write this next song, which is called Move the Mountain. So I don't know if this truly captures the feel of those deep South retro churches, but this was my humble attempt to try to get somewhere near it. Here we go. And it's also got a great guest piano player on it that I really love. It is going, right? Where aren't you going? Hold on. Let me, there we go. Well, the Lord will move the mountains. Well, the Lord will find a way. Wash you down inside the fountain. Bring you home till the break of day. Now listen here. Well, the Lord we'll have an answer even in 2021. Well, the Lord will see you through, get you to your destination, and the Lord's gonna help me get there too. Hey, there's Mark Rosales, our harmonica player. Oh, I love hearing him play. the Lord will move the mountain when you're scared and think your hands are tied. He'll be the rock that you can lean on, bring you through to the other side. Come on. Well, the Lord will move the mountains. Well, the Lord will find a way, wash you down inside the fountain, bring you home till the break of day.
Hallelujah.